As they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Toronto Raptors. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Thursday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town.
And that game against the Lakers, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Boucher in at the center position. And for New Orleans, Larry Nance out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's McCollum in at the point. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent kicks to Anunoby. Back to Trent. And there's the drive. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. For 3, Van Vliet. Pelicans with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto where they beat the Raptors.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs. Williamson outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
Siakam with it. And he really played well against Denver. And no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Now, here's Anunoby. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Cullen passes to Williamson. Into the lane. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Anunoby with it. Now defended by McCollum. Van Vliet wide open. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Ingram passes to McCollum. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Pelicans keep it alive. Back to McCollum. Rejected by Boucher. And they'll keep possession. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
McCollum against Van Vliet. Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
And so here's Toronto.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
Now Williamson following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Good on the bucket.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Now Van Vliet. He's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver. Pass to Trent. Driving to the basket.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
McCollum, no good.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Over McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. The pass to Trent. Siakam trying to free himself up. Trent can't hit. New Orleans is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Cullen passes to Ingram. No good with the triple. Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here he goes. Oh!
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ingram passes to McCollum. Dishes to Valanciunas. Passes it to McCollum. Now Nance. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Ingram missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Ingram against Boucher. And it's Ingram missing. Toronto trailing. Inside. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And here are the Raptors now, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ken Burge is checked in for Chris Boucher. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Porter's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in for Trent.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Ingram finds Hayes. Outside, Jones. Over Porter. And the Pelicans miss again.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Tries from 10, and the shot goes in. And it's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead.
Yes, we've seen it before. Porter likes to dribble into that jumper.
Ingram passes to Alvarado. Valanciunas with the ball. Kicks it to Ingram. With the drive, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Look how Ingram just bursts inside, disrupting the D and carving out a path to the dunk.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. To the paint. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark. New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. Young passes to Barnes. Trent with it. Over Valanciunas. Trent can't hit. New Orleans in the lead. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Trent. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Toronto shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. A miss that time would have put him up. The Pelicans shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Here's Barnes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Birch. Trent kicks to Barnes. And here's Trent. He had 15 points last outing. And stolen by Barnes. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Tony Snell's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ingram. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's Trent. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
There's the dish to Hayes. He kicks to Snell. And Jones now atop the key. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Graham from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. And he gets it to go.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Drives to the hoop. Graham with the bucket.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A drive by Barnes. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Now Graham from deep. That shot missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Here's Birch. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
For the 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
The Pelicans trail. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson Hayes is out there with Jones. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard. To the inside, Hayes. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Porter. Now the pass to Barnes. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Ken Birch. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Achua, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Graham. And it's McCollum in the corner. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got 5.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Here's Snell after the Raptors pick up 2. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Good D by Barnes. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. VanVleet looking around. Here's Young. The kick out to Barnes. Offline with his 3. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's the drive. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Barnes. Outside, Porter lets it go with a 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Although Porter's a good bet to make that shot, it's a play you can run for him time and time again.
VanVleet against Graham. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's McCollum for 3. Good D by Barnes.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
First free throw is good. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pelicans trail by 4. McCollum outside. In the corner, Snell with it. 5 on the clock. That shot off. Good D by Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors leading by 4. Barnes looking around. Van Vliet passes to Boucher. Anunoby with it.
We're seeing the two-way talent of Zion, and he's only going to get better.
Here's Graham, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And Graham drops them both. Raptors with the lead. Siakam with it. Now defended by Williamson. Puts it up from 12. Connects. The jumper drops.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Graham against Anunoby. McCollum outside. Williamson in the post. Covered by Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Graham finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Good. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McCollum against Boucher.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
They get it back. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. On the wing, Nance. Three-pointer, Graham. And another 3 for New Orleans.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Lock at 6. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Williamson. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Cullen passes to Nance. Here's Snell. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Siakam. He's got 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Elbow shot is on the way. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Graham surveying the floor. It's McCollum on the wing. Williamson in the post. Working on Boucher. It's good. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Siakam outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Ingram in for Devontae Green. Trent's checked in for Toronto. McCollum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Van Vliet with it. Now Valanciunas defending, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans leading by 5. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Williamson. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Valanciunas. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Valanciunas has got 6.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Trent. The pass to Birch. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's McCollum. Missed inside.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
They get it again. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Siakam.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Down low. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Anunoby. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Anunoby against Williamson. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Siakam. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Looking back at McCollum's breakout 3rd year, yeah, the scoring skyrocketed, but that assist rate went up as well. Effective as a decision maker.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Toronto has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Trent. Second chance shot. Birch's shot's good. Birch has got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Valanciunas. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Van Vliet with it. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Driving the lane. Here's Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Williamson. Cullen passes to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Williamson. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ingram. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
1:05 left to play in the first half. Trent passes to Young. Looking to get back on track here. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
The free throw drops for Trent. And so it's New Orleans with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dishes it to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alvarado rejected by Young. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Porter looking it over. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Here's Young. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ingram outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league.
Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
OMG. That's how you silence a crowd.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 18 points and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding those guys. then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make simple passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Boucher. No points in the game yet for him. Siakam misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And that one, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. 8-point game. And he drives in. C.J. McCollum comes up with a rebound. New Orleans gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. It's McCollum on the wing. There's the pass to Nance. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson from long range. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Oh,
yes. Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Siakam kicks to Trent. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Trent's got 14.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
McCollum against Van Vliet. McCollum no good. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Anunoby. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
And the first one at the line is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. Here's Siakam. 12 points for him. Driving in. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Boucher finds Trent. No good on the three.
And they continue to control the glass.
McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Trent on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 10. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got 23 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williamson against Anunoby, and he gets the bucket.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pelicans have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Throw good, McCollum. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto, trailing by 13. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Graham finds Valanciunas. McCollum against Boucher. From 12 feet out. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby has the open look. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 13. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And that one's good, Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes passes to Siakam. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Pelicans pull it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Toronto on defense. 15-point game. And that one is good.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
The Raptors shooting a meager 37% for the game. McCollum against Barnes. Over McCollum, buried from 15 feet out. Barnes has got 11. Pelicans leading by 15. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. From outside, off the mark. The Raptors shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. McCollum with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And that one's good, Williamson.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Raptors trail by 17. And the Raptors call time here. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Jones subbed in for Zion Williamson. And Toronto also making a switch. Porter's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Barnes outside. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. It's tipped, and it's blocked right out of the air, and controls it. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Over Porter. Again, the Pelicans score. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Now the feed to Hayes. Over Barnes. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Porter against Ingram. Up top, Porter. 5 points in the game. Nobody near Barnes. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barnes has got 13 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Graham kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Jones. Young against McCollum. And Hayes throws it down.
A Swiss Army knife of a combo guard. McCollum excels at just figuring out ways to get his teammates involved.
Raptors trail by 18. Driving inside. Now Anunoby. No good from 11 feet.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from three, and from the line.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Graham, the pass to Jones. And Boucher sends it back. Barnes outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Toronto calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Birch is checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Achua in for Anunoby. Barnes dishes to Young. The kick out to Porter. Over Jones. And he overshot that one, missing. Pelicans leading by 20. Inside, here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play. Always there to support the break.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Over Alvarado. And again, Toronto no up. New Orleans gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. It's Jones on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. McCollum with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Hayes, no good. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Barnes. Toronto shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's VanVleet. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Pass to Alvarado. McCollum kicks to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one falls for Jones. Trent's checked in for the Raptors. And he can't hit the second. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Porter kicks to Trent. The pass to VanVleet. Back to Trent. To end the cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans leading by 21. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered closely, and they get it back. Trent passes to Porter. Another shot. They get it back. Achua. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Ingram at the elbow. Back to McCollum. With 2 seconds left, he takes it up and lays it in. McCollum's got 12 points here in the second half. Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Lewis in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And Toronto has possession. Passes to Watanabe. From downtown, here's Achua. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Back to Lewis. Shoots over Flynn. Fades and shoots. Misses off the right iron. Here's Mikhailuk. To the right side. Here's Birch. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Here's Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
throw good. Siakam.
2020 was an incredible year for Siakam. Taking his game to a new level, was named an All-Star and an All-NBA player.
Here's Williamson. Hits the jump hook.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Can't get it to fall.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Snell, covered by Achua. Shot clock at 5. Snell, the pass to Alvarado. Left block shot on the way, and Nance puts it in.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
And here's Trent. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Three-pointer. Snell drills the three-pointer.
They set Tony Snell up perfectly. He gets planted, and his mechanics do the rest.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Williamson dishes to Snell. Valanciunas inside. Covered by Siakam. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now, here's Trent. Tight defense on him. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Down low. And Nance kicks to Snell. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
The Raptors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young passes to Trent. Shoots the 3. That shot no good.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Trent. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Yep, that one goes in there. Siakam's got 19 points.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Pass to Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around. Shoots over Van Vliet. Rebound by the Raptors. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's Snell, defended by Trent. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
When Valanciunas is getting it to fall from there, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Van Vliet. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Van Vliet passes to Young. And here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. Poked loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. That shot misses. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Zion Williamson. And the Raptors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. The Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Graham against Van Vliet. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. No luck that time either. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Lewis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lewis has got his first bucket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Flynn. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Lewis with it. And there's the pass to Graham. And the 3-ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Flynn against Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Flynn the pass to Watanabe. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Graham with the bounce pass. Passes it to Snell. Here's Hernan Gomez. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kept alive. Tries again. Watanabe passes to Boucher. And it goes down 2 points. Boucher's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pass to Lewis. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And both free throws good for Lewis. And here are the Raptors now. Now Flynn. Pass to Achua. To the middle. And the shot's good from Boucher. Boucher's got 4 this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Graham, guarded closely. In the corner, Snell with it. Graham dishes to Murphy. Ron Gomez trying to break free. And they pick up 2.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Flynn against Lewis. Flynn the pass to Mikhailuk. Five to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Lewis outside. Over to the left wing. Graham kicks to Lewis. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Watanabe. The floater, and he lays it up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Flynn against Lewis. And the pass to Murphy. To the inside, Snell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Takes advantage of the impatient defender. Tony Snell understands that getting to the line is a skill.
That's good from Snell. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
And so Snell nails both of them.
I'm a fan of Tony Snell's shooting touch. Whether it's a free throw or an in-game jumper, he can do serious damage.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep. And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For Brandon Ingram.
shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
That's good from Snell. And so Snell nails both of them. Here's Siakam. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Free throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Lewis outside. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with C.J. McCollum. C.J., how did you pick this defense apart and find your teammates?
I just tried to be aggressive. I was coming up short in the first half, but I was getting where I wanted to go on the court. So based on the film, I was just trying to make the right passes, whether that be weak side or finding the big man rolling. And tonight they finished them.
Well, your work study paid off, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.